Hey guys, my name is Tom Glendenning. I'm an Ableton certified trainer, and I teach the Intro to Production Ableton course at Point Blank. The display on push 2 now shows us more information with the Live 10 update. In this video from our online course, I'll show you how to mix your tracks and add effects using only the push 2 and the improved display. If you want to find out more about this course, check out our website at pointblankmusicschool.com. In this video, we'll take a quick overview of the mixing tools on push. We won't look at how to use them in too much detail because it's exactly the same as when you're working in Live, just with a bit more hands-on control. I've loaded up my demo set before I've made any mix adjustments, so let's get a mix going from push. I'm currently in the mix mode on push where I can access all of the volumes, pans, and sends for my track. Also make sure that you're in session view, not note mode. Let's start like we did before by turning down the volumes of all our tracks and bringing them in one at a time to create our mix. I can use the encoders above the screen to adjust the volumes. Here my drum group is closed, but I can tap on the button below the screen to open up the group. I can use the left and right arrow keys to shift between my tracks within the group. I'll hit play and start bringing up my drum tracks. First, I'll want to reset the volume of the group to 0. I can hold down the delete button and tap on the group's encoder to reset it back to the default. Now I'll bring in each of my tracks. You'll immediately notice how I can see both the peak and RMS meters on the screen when I'm in mix mode. If I want to access the drum rack's submixer, I can press the button below the screen to select the drum rack, and then press it again to open up the submixer. And I can use the left and right arrow keys to scroll through the tracks. Then go back and tap on the button below the screen again to close the drum rack. I can press the button above the screen to go into pan mode. Then back to the volumes to bring in the rest of the tracks. Now that I've got a rough mix going, I can start to add some mix effects. Let's add an EQ to this pad to clean it up. I can select the track and then press solo. I'll go over to the device view, then select the last effect so that any new effect I load will add after this. Next I can press the add device button and navigate to find EQ8. So you'll immediately see that we can see the full visualization of the EQ8 on push, which makes it really easy to fine-tune my EQ. All the way on the left, I can scroll through the 8 available bands of EQ, and the other controls adjust to show my currently selected band. I'll go back to band 1 and turn it on, and then use the frequency control to cut out some of the lows. Maybe I'll go over to band 7, and add in a bit of a high shelf to add some brightness to the sound. I can hold the mute button and press on the button above the device to toggle it on and off to check that I'm happy with my adjustments. And of course, don't forget to check this in the context of the mix. Let's add some compression to these drums. I'll press Add Device and navigate to the compressor. The compressor also gives you the same visualization you get in activity mode, so it's really easy to add some compression. And don't forget to check it in the mix. We can even set up a sidechain compressor from the push. Let's maybe add some sidechain compression to the chords. The auto pan device is already adding some pumping effects to the chords, so I'll just disable this first. I can press the button above a device to open it up and access more of the controls, and then use the buttons below the screen to move to the sidechain page. Here I can select my sidechain input. I'll just select the kick, and then turn the sidechain on using the button above the screen. Then I can go back to the compressor's main page and dial in some sidechain compression. So you can see how mixing on push is really fluid and easy once you get the hang of it. And I didn't even have to look at the computer screen once, so I can really mix with my ears instead of my eyes.
Thank you guys for watching that video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to find out more about our Ableton Live course and check out all the courses that we offer here at Point Blank, check out pointblankmusicschool.com.